All praises to the almighty, sublime, majestic creator of all things, the all. Hallelujah. And to all of my fellow servants in the kingdom of the Most High, I send you infinite love and light, and I receive yours. Shalom, everybody. Yes, okay. I know I keep saying Eden, 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 Eden. And what comes to probably a lot of your minds is the Garden of Eden, okay? So, Eden is a place within a place. And I explained the lands of Eden as like a country with a lot of states in it. But in its case, it's a lot of heavens in Eden. Now, there is a garden there, a land that was reserved for the Most High and Adam to fellowship with one another, okay? So now let's go from the beginning. We're going to take a quick look at Uriel. Okay, I have my compass pointing north, and it appears that Uriel's like almost about to take off in flight, right? You see his face, the side profile with his beautiful white, long, flowing hair. Okay, and then his black face, you can see his eyelashes, and I didn't notice it until the other day. It looks like he has a tear coming from his eye. Okay, you see the side profile, his nose, his lips. Yeah, on his neck, on his collar, he has a button even on it. Yeah, he has a fiery sword in front of him. You see, this is a fiery sword. Yeah, and I showed you a lot of technology and angels and dragons and such. Within that fiery sword is everything he needed to protect and preserve Eden. And we went to a lot of areas on Uriel's. Yeah, his name is Sir Uriel. He's an archangel that the Most High assigned to guard Eden. Okay, so I showed you guys a lot of, I'm going to say, state heavens. Yeah, a lot of state heavens in Eden on Uriel's right wing. We've seen a lot of beautiful stuff over there and a lot of technology. And then the last video, well, the one before this one, we spent time on Uriel's right wing that's spanning over the Red Sea. And we saw a lot of motherships, a lot of spacecrafts, how the sands are changing, how you can see it appears to be feathers over there in the middle of no man's land. And most of these heavens that I've shown you, yeah, they're in the middle of no man's land. On down to his feet, that is very prominent. You have his left foot pointing forward. You can even see his toes here. Yeah, you can even see toenails. Like a toenail by Gal Hariri, or whatever the name of that is. But yeah, you can see his toes. And then his right foot, you can see his heel. You can see his arch all the way down to his toe. Okay, so this is the angel that the Bible was speaking about. Yeah, and we didn't have Google Earth. We did not have Google Earth in Genesis that we know about. Okay, but now that we could look at the Earth, guys probably looked at Uriel over and over again and never saw him. But this is the first piece of evidence that this is Eden. Okay, now I have what appears to be evidence of where the Garden of Eden is. Okay, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute. But I want to show you something else. You see that? Right in the middle of your screen? Gulf of Aden. They just scrambled around the vowels, okay? So it's a lot of different signals we have here. Now let's go to where I believe the Garden of Eden is, okay? Let's go over there. Now this is awesome. This is awesome, okay? Really, really awesome. You see this little area by Shaddai and Kerma right in between there. You're going to see essence of the Most High's footprints. Here's one here. Very prominent. And these are essence. It's not like, it's not impressions like a footprint. This is like more like essence of the Most High's feet touching down, okay? It looked like he came several times. See? That's essence of the Most High's feet. Now the Garden of Eden is by the Nile. Yeah, and then we see this other, look like a river going through it. There's a little split here. Here's some more little waterways breaking off. So I don't know much about, I haven't researched this as far as what river was what. I know it's off the Nile, okay, and the other rivers that are named around it, okay. So now that's something that you guys can research on. I have found evidence of the Most High's presence in this area. It says that he fellowshiped, he walked with Adam in the garden, right? And we're looking at essence of these gigantic footprints. Okay, on some of the essences of these feet, it's a lot of right footprints, but then you'll see two left ones side by side. So that lets you know that he was in that place more than one time, because we know he wouldn't have two left or right feet. So there's many different parts of the foot. Like those, you see most of the foot, the shape of the foot, even to the toenails on some of them. And then you'll have some that just look like an instep, or some just where the toes are. But we're going to take measurements of them and look a little bit closer. So if you looked at the last two videos and you saw all of that beautiful uncovering happening in those heaven states, yeah, that's what I'm going to call them, heaven states. You'll see the beauty of them. Now, I cannot imagine what the Garden of Eden looks like, the place that the Most High spent with Adam. Okay, so the ones that's crossing the Nile, you have one that's 1.3 miles, okay? 1.3 miles. There was some wisdom given to me about these foot essences, okay? Because their right foot essence. Now we know that the Most High don't have two right feet. So he's letting us know that he visited this garden on many occasions, okay? And the footprints are all going in the same direction. You don't see any footprints leaving out. So it's like he touched down and then he just lifted up, because there's no footprints that are going in. They're not all over the place. They're going in one direction over the Nile. Let's take the next footprint measurement, or foot essence measurement. So we know that this area has not been uncovered from the other evidence of heavens and Eden that are very, very beautiful. Okay, so it's not uncovered yet. This is just evidence that this is the area where the Garden of Eden may be. I'll put it like that. Okay, so the other footprint next to it is 1.32 miles. And these are not even the whole foot. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, this looks like an imprint too. You can even see like it's like the instep where the bunions and stuff are. And I know it sounds funny, but the Most High really wants us to know that these are footprints. Let's take the measurement. Yeah, see, this one is 1.32 miles. Yeah, all praises to the Most High. He left us all kind of signs, okay? And leaving the instep. Now look at this. This one looks like the toes, the essence of the toes again. Yeah, the Most High, he visited Eden and he walked with Adam. Now this one, on the other hand, it looks like a left foot print. Most of them are right. This one is left. Look at all the energy around it. And that one's over a half a mile, just the instep. Look at the energy around this footprint. Wow. So let's go to the next one. Please forgive me, you guys. I have always had a problem with left and right. Ever since I was a kid. I always get them confused. So you guys just forgive me. Okay, if I say left for right or right for left, I don't know what that is. It must be some kind of dyslexia. Yeah, most of these foot essences are over a mile. Yeah, going in the same direction. So the Most High wanted us to know that he visited this place many a times with Adam, and it has not yet been uncovered. Yeah, I cannot imagine how beautiful the Garden of Eden is. We saw how beautiful all of those other places were, all of the other heaven states in Eden. So can you imagine what this is going to be like when it's uncovered? So we're going to leave that area right there where those footprints are crossing over the Nile. And we're going to see what's right next door. Yes, we're over there by the megaliths. Yes, this very holy place. Yeah, look at all the fire energy. Now you see that cloaking device too. You see that straight line where the colors are different. Where he is, it's like fire energy. He has a fire needle coming out of his mouth. He has a black feather, 2 black feathers actually. And if you look at that crown closely, you'll see an emblem of another king. And this is the 400-foot megalith of the left hand of judgment of the Most High, and it has all kind of fire energy around it. Yeah, 3,000-foot megalith of our Messiah, 400-foot megalith of the outstretched left hand of the Most High, and here are his footprints. So this is my evidence that truly Eden has been found. Yes, all praises to the Most High. Yes, all praises to the Most High. Thank you so much, Ruach, for letting us see all of this evidence of Eden and all of the uncoverings of the heavens. Thank you, Yahweh, for choosing all of us to witness the changes that you're making on this earth. Yes, thank you so much. Hallelujah, for you are the almighty, sublime, majestic creator. And I salute you, Sir Uriel, that has protected and reserved Eden. Yes, I salute you, sir. And I want to send light and infinite love to the all. Shalom.